Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Pawan. In today's video, we're going to cover the signature comparison model available in UiPath AI Center. So signature comparison model basically provides the similarity between the two signature or the pair of signature that you provide as an input to this model. So for example, you have one signature which is your actual signature or the source that you want to validate from the other set of signature that you have received from the customer. So you can pass these two pair of signatures basically to the model, and model is going to give you the similarity between these two signature, by which you can basically understand that whether the customer is a legitimate customer or it is not. So without any delay, let's deep dive into the UiPath AI Center and understand that how basically this model works. So let us create one new project and see. So maybe I'll give the name over here as signature comparison model. Okay, I'll just keep the same as the description as well, and then I'll click on create, and then we don't need to do anything, and we just need to quickly jump into the ML packages over here. So under the ML packages, you'll be able to see the out of the box packages. So this is a place where all the out of the box packages or models are available. So our signature comparison model will be available in the UiPath image analysis. So we just need to go inside the image analysis and you'll be able to see the signature comparison model. So you just need to go inside it. Let's read the description once and see that what it says. So it says that UiPath signature comparison model is used to determine the similarity between the pair of signature and suggest if the signature are from the same author. So this is something that we have already discussed, that you just need to pass the pair of signature and then it will tell you that whether it is from the same author or not. Also, it is going to provide you the confidence score as well. What is the input description that is given over here? So it says that the pair of signature image in a list and the file format accepted are PNG and JPG. So this is a point to note that it is only going to accept .png extension and it will only accept .jpg extension, and you have to always pass it in a string format, and that too a pair of the string. So one is a source and the other one is the actual image that you want to compare. All right, so let's click on submit. All right, so before we click on submit, we need to give the package name signature comp. I'll just give signature comp over here. The package version is showing as 2.0, and you cannot really make any changes over here. Also, this is the non-trainable model, so you cannot basically retrain it once again. So it is already trained by the UiPath and you just have to start using it. So you have created your ML package and it is showing as undeployed. So to access it in your UiPath Studio, what you need to do is you need to go to the ML skill next and click on create new, and then you have to give the ML skill name. So I'll give signature comp ML skill. All right, and then now I'll be selecting the package, the one that I have created under the ML packages, and I'll be selecting choose package major version. So it is showing as 2 because that was a version of the package that we have imported under the ML package section, and then the minor version, I think it will be 0. That's by default that it comes up. Over here, in case if you want to make any additional settings changes there in your ML skill, you can do that. Maybe in case if you want to enable auto update, you can do it. So any changes you put there in your ML package in the future, it will automatically get updated over here. But as of now, I'll keep it as disabled. And make ML skill public. So in case if you want to make this ML skill as public and you don't want to access it basically from the UiPath Studio, rather you want to access it from any other tool, then you can make it as public over here. and this is advanced infra settings. So it's like in case if you want to enable the GPU, so GPU is basically where in case if you want to get a quick response from this model, then it will be hosted into the under the GPU in case if you enable it. But of course, in case if you enable GPU, then it will say that the AI unit consumption will be more. So ideally, in case if you're not enabling the GPU and if you're keeping only at a CPU, then it is only going to exhaust one AI unit. But in case if you're keeping it as a GPU, then it will exhaust 20 AI unit. But the benefit of it is that it that particular ML skill will become pretty faster in comparison to the CPU. Okay, and these are some of the other infra settings that you can look into. So replica count and resources per replica. There's something where in case if you see that you're not getting a better response and then you want to increase your replica count, or in case if you want to increase the configuration of the CPU from 0 0.5 CPU to 1 to 4 or 6, you can do that. But it always comes with a cost. So 0 0.5 is something which is the lowest cost, but in case if you're increasing the CPU size, then accordingly the AI unit consumption will be more. As per my experience, I feel that the default settings is not that bad, and you're surely gonna get the better response time even if you leave it as a default setting. Okay, let's click on create. So once you have clicked on create, then it will be there in the deploying status, and you just have to wait for a couple of minutes before it is available. So once you do see the status as available, then after that this ML skill is ready to be used in the UiPath Studio. So as a next step, let's just quickly go and try creating a process over here. So I'll give the name as compare signature. So I've created a UiPath Studio project. So it is adding all the dependencies over here. Okay, and now there is one dependency that you need to install first before you want to start using this model. So that is, you need to go to the ML packages and you need to go to officials, and then you need to write ML. So it's basically UiPath.ml services.activity that you need to install. So once you install this, then we should be good to go. There is also one more dependency that you may need to use. So what happens is that when you want to get the output from the ML skill, you're gonna get it using the basically the output will come as a JSON, and you have to deserialize your JSON to read the output. So for that, you may have to use the other package, which is deserialize. So you have to use the activity named as deserialize JSON, and deserialize JSON comes under the different set of package, which is web API package. So let's see if that is showing up over here or not. So if you'll see over here that it is showing up over here, and it comes under which package? It comes under the web API dot activities. So we may have to install this package as well, because further in this video we'll be using deserialized JSON to basically deserialize the output that we are getting from the ML skill. All right, so I've just gone to UiPath.webapi.activities. Let's just install this one as well. So as soon as we install the second dependency, we should be all set, and then we can start using, we can basically start coding them. So let me write ML skill. So showing up over here under the ML folder, and then you'll see the connection mode as robot and the endpoint. So in case if you want to connect it through the endpoint, you may need a API key and the other detail, and also you may have to keep it as the ML skill public, and then only you'll be able to see all those details there. But as we have not kept our ML skill as public and we want to use it directly in the UiPath Studio, rather we don't want to go to any other external tool, then that particular setting that we have selected in the AI center was good. and we can keep the connection mode as robot. So if you see over here that we got two skills, the one skill I have already created previously, so that's the reason it's showing up over there. So we can select any of these skills, signature comp or signature comp ML skill. Let me just select signature comp ML skill over here, and then it is asking me to basically provide the input, which is as an item, and then also it is going to give me the output as a JSON response, the one that we have already discussed right now. So let's provide the input. So what will be the input? Maybe we'll say str signature input, and we'll give true output signature. That's just a variable that we have created. So once we have created this variable, now if you will see over here, while we go back to the model definition, what it says. So this says that it contains, so it basically accepts the pair of signature images in a list. Okay, so what we need to do is we need to pass the pair of signature in a list. All right, so let's call assign activity. Let's drag and drop over here. So str signature input, this is something that we are passing as an input, but it needs a pair of the signature. So str signature input, and then we'll be passing the two pair of the signature over here. Let's try to do it. All right, so we have already created one variable, which was str signature input. That is a string variable. Now as the input of this particular ML skill contains the pair of the signature, so I have already created two different variable in this particular project. One is the source signature, where I have passed the full file path of one of the signature, which is the source signature, signature 1, and then comma separated the other signature for which I want to do the comparison. So it is a new signature. That's a file path that I have provided. So these are just a variable, and in these variable I have kept the full file path. All right, and this is comma separated. Now we have the full file path basically over here of two of the signature, and we have also got the output. Next, what we want to do? Next, we'll be getting the output as an output signature, which is of the type JSON. So we'll be deserializing the JSON, and let's pass the input. So input will be the JSON variable that we have created in previous activity, and what will be the output? Output will be, let's create a variable out signature JSON. So we got a JSON object right now. Okay, now let's do one thing. Maybe we'll try to print that whether it is coming from the same author or it is coming from the different author, and also we'll see the confidence level. So what I'm doing over here is that I'm using string.format, and then I have passed the value. So this is something that I want to print in my log message, that signature from the same author, question mark, and then true and false, and the confidence level is whatever the confidence level that I'm getting from the ML skill. And then I have passed the JSON variable over here. So this is something that we got from the deserialized JSON dot item, and then the key that comes as a output from the JSON. So I'll be showing you the output as well, that how the output looks like. And then this is the second key that we basically get. All right, let's try to run this and we'll see. Okay, so I've kept the breakpoint over here so that we can see that what we are getting as an output from the ML skill, and we'll also see that how we are able to frame it in our log message. All right, let's see. Maybe we'll just go to the immediate and then all right, so we are getting the output like this from the ML skill, and the output is same author and is showing as false, and the similarity is 0.6565 and so on. So we are getting somewhere around like 65% confidence that this is not from the same author. Right, and then let's click on continue, and let's go back to the output, and we'll see that signature from the same author, it's false, and the confidence level is this. So that's how we get the output from the signature comparison model of the UiPath.